Hello, my friend. Welcome back aboard the midnight train. I am so glad you have joined me again tonight. It is a true privilege to have your company on our nightly travels. My voice is here to be your guide, to be your steady anchor as we gently leave the day behind and travel together towards a place of deep, profound, and truly peaceful rest. Tonight, our train will not be rushing through the darkness. Instead, it will glide. It will float. Last night, we saw the silent, imposing majesty of the Alps. Tonight, our train is taking us to a different kind of dream world. We are gliding into the very heart of the city of light, Paris. But you should know, this is not the bustling, noisy Paris of the daytime, filled with crowds and cameras. This is a secret Paris, a quiet, magical, midnight Paris that has woken from its slumber just for you. You are the only passenger on this journey, the sole audience for this private performance, and tonight, the city, in all its silent glory, belongs to you and you alone. Our journey will be one of gentle discoveries. We will begin in the familiar comfort of your cozy train cabin, watching the city lights flicker past your window like captured fireflies. From there, we will embark on a slow, contemplative stroll along the moonlit banks of the river Seine, walking under the warm, golden glow of old, ornate street lamps. We will discover a quiet, hidden garden, a green sanctuary tucked away from the waking world. And finally, you will find your ultimate rest in a beautiful, elegant room that overlooks the most romantic and beautiful city in the world. But first, before our story can truly begin, we must prepare ourselves for the journey. We must set down the baggage of the day. Let us begin by finding a position that feels completely, perfectly right for you tonight. Adjust your pillows. Pull your soft blankets up close, creating your own personal cocoon of comfort. Allow your body to feel heavy. Feel yourself being supported, held, and cradled by the surface beneath you. There is nowhere else you need to be. Now, close your eyes if you have not already done so, and take a slow, deep breath in, filling your lungs with calm, quiet, clean air. Imagine it is the air of the peaceful night itself, and as you exhale, release a soft, audible sigh, letting go of the day, letting go of all its demands, letting go of all effort. Take another deep breath in this time, a breath of pure, liquid peace, and a long, slow, complete breath out, letting go of any tension you might still be holding onto in the tiny corners of your body. Very good. Now, let us begin a gentle journey through your body. Bring your gentle, kind awareness to the very tips of your toes. Just notice them. You might feel a tingling sensation, or perhaps a pleasant warmth, or maybe nothing at all. And that is perfectly fine. Send a silent message to your toes, giving them your full permission to relax completely, to let go of all holding. Allow that wonderful feeling of softness to travel up into the soles of your feet. This is the part of you that carries you through the world, that connects you to the earth. They have worked hard for you today. It is time for them to rest. Imagine every tiny bone, every ligament, every muscle letting go, as if you are setting down a heavy bag you did not even realize you were carrying. Feel the arches of your feet release. Feel your heels sink softly into the surface beneath you. Your feet are now completely, deeply at ease. Let this gentle wave of relaxation drift upwards into your ankles. Feel any stiffness or tension you might be holding there, simply melting away. Like ice in warm water now. Bring your awareness to your lower legs, your strong calf muscles. So often, they hold tension from walking, from standing, from just being busy. Just notice them, and with your next exhale, feel them soften, lengthen, and release. Letting go, allow this warmth, this pleasant heaviness to flow up through your knees and into your large, powerful thigh muscles. These strong muscles can now be completely at rest. Feel them becoming heavy, soft, and deeply, profoundly relaxed. Your legs, from your hips all the way down to your toes, are now enveloped in a comforting sense of peace. Bring your attention now to your hips, your pelvis, your waist, and your lower back. This is an area where we so often store the stress and strain of the day. As you breathe in, imagine you are sending your breath directly to this area. A warm, healing, expansive breath. And as you breathe out, feel the tension dissolve. Feel your lower back release its tight grip. Feel it sinking comfortably and deeply into the surface you are on. Let that wave of relaxation continue its unhurried journey upwards into your belly. Allow your stomach to be soft. Let go of any tightness, any clenching you might be holding here. With each breath, your abdomen rises and falls gently, peacefully, like the calm sea at low tide. Now, bring your awareness to your chest, to your rib cage, and to your heart beating steadily within. Feel the gentle, constant rhythm of your heart, a rhythm of life, a rhythm of profound peace. Let your chest feel open and relaxed. Any feelings of tightness or heaviness can now drift away with each and every exhale. Allow this wonderful feeling of release to flow down your shoulders, through your upper arms, your elbows, and into your forearms and hands. Notice your fingers. Are they curled or tense? Let them gently open and rest. Feel a warmth spreading into your palms through your wrists. Let your arms feel heavy and completely at peace, resting by your sides. Bring your awareness now to your shoulders. This is a great storage house for the day's burdens. Consciously allow them to drop. Let them fall away from your ears. Feel the weight of the world, whatever it may be, gently lifting from your shoulders. Feel them becoming soft and wide and deeply relaxed. Let this wonderful feeling of release flow up through your neck, releasing any tension held in the muscles there. And now into your jaw. This is another place we hold so much tension. Intentionally let your jaw hang loose. Clench your teeth. Allow your tongue to rest comfortably and softly in the bottom of your mouth. Let your lips part just slightly. Feel your cheeks soften. Feel your eyes become heavy and still behind your closed eyelids. And even the tiny muscles all around your eyes, the ones that help you see and focus, can now let go. Allow your forehead to become smooth and wide, releasing all expression, releasing all effort. Finally, bring your awareness to the very top of your head. A feeling of calm, like a gentle, warm, and comforting light, rests here. Your entire body, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, is now in a state of deep, peaceful, profound relaxation. Heavy, warm, and calm. You are safe, and you are ready for our journey to begin. Your journey begins, as it always does, in the quiet sanctuary of your private cabin on the midnight train. The cabin is a haven of warmth and peace. The air smells faintly of old leather-bound books, of polished cedar wood, and a hint of sweet, comforting vanilla. A single soft lamp glows steadily in the corner, its light as gentle as a candle flame. casting long, peaceful, dancing shadows across the room. You are sunk deep into a plush, velvet armchair by the large, clean window. The fabric is soft and warm against your skin. A heavy, hand-knitted woolen blanket is tucked snugly around your legs, its weight a comforting presence, with a motion so smooth, so silent you barely feel it. The train begins to glide forward. The quiet, empty platform of your departure drifts away like a memory. The journey has truly begun. Outside your window, the world has transformed completely. The silent snow and imposing dark peaks of the Alps have been replaced by a glittering, endless sea of lights. You are entering Paris. The conductor, with his kind, ancient eyes and calm, reassuring presence, stands by the open door of your cabin. He wears his immaculate, dark blue uniform, which, as always, looks as comfortable as a favorite, well-loved sweater. "We are arriving in Paris," he whispers, his voice deep and resonant, like the low, pleasant hum of the train itself. The city is asleep, but it has left its lights on just for you. The train slows, its rhythm becoming a gentle, soft pulse, a steady heartbeat beneath you. You glide past tall, elegant Haussmannian buildings with ornate, wrought-iron balconies. You see wide, empty boulevards, slick with a recent rain, reflecting the golden glow of the streetlights like perfect, still mirrors. You arrive at a beautiful old station, the famous Gare de Lyon. Tonight, it feels more like a quiet, reverent cathedral than a busy train station. The vast, arched glass roof high above shows a night sky that has been polished clean by the city's glow. The grand clock tower stands tall and proud. Its hands showing the time is just past the hour of midnight. The train comes to a complete, final stop with a soft, contented sigh. The doors slide open silently. You step out onto the platform. It is completely empty, save for the soft, gentle echo of your own footsteps on the polished stone. The air is cool, but not cold. It is fresh and crisp. It smells faintly of rain on cobblestones, of fresh, buttery pastries from a distant bakery already preparing for the morning rush, and a hint of a sweet, expensive perfume left behind by a traveler from earlier in the day. You walk through the grand, silent, vaulted concourse of the station. Your path is clear. Outside, a classic black Citroen car is waiting for you at the curb, its engine humming so quietly it is almost inaudible. The door is held open for you by a driver in a smart cap who nods politely but says nothing. You slide into the plush leather back seat. The door closes with a soft, solid sound, sealing you in a bubble of quiet luxury. The car moves off silently, gliding through the empty streets of Paris like a boat on a calm river. You pass famous landmarks that are usually swarmed with tourists. But tonight, they stand silent and majestic, putting on a private show just for you. The car glides onto the Rue de Rivoli. To your right, the immense, sprawling palace of the Louvre stretches out into the darkness. Its daytime crowds are gone, replaced by a profound royal silence. You pass the famous glass pyramid. It is no longer a bustling entrance, but a silent, glowing diamond lit from within, casting a geometric pattern of light onto the wet courtyard. Your journey continues, crossing over the river to the Isle de la Cite. The car circles slowly around the Notre Dame Cathedral. It stands proud and resilient on its island, its great stone buttresses like strong arms holding it up. The construction scaffolding of its restoration is bathed in a soft, respectful light, a symbol of hope and rebirth in the quiet of the night. It looks powerful and serene. The car carries you across the city to the Place de la Concorde. The vast open square is deserted. The two magnificent fountains are still, their waters resting for the night. In the center, the ancient Egyptian obelisk points a silent, stone finger towards the star-dusted sky. The car finally slows and comes to a gentle stop on the Quai de Montebello by the river. The driver opens your door. The city awaits your exploration. You step out and find yourself on the wide stone banks of the river Seine. The water is as smooth as black glass, perfectly reflecting the golden glow of the ornate three-globed street lamps that line the path. The air here is cooler and smells distinctly of the river and damp, ancient stone. You begin to walk. Your footsteps are soft and unhurried on the worn stone path. The city is incredibly, beautifully quiet. It is a silence that feels rich and peaceful, not empty. The only sounds are the gentle lapping of the water against the stone walls, the distant musical chime of a church clock striking the quarter hour, and the soft rustle of the leaves of the plane trees that line the river, their branches forming a canopy above you. You walk past the dark green shuttered boxes of the bouquinistes. These famous booksellers' stalls are closed for the night. Their treasures of old books, prints, and maps tucked away safely inside. They look like sleeping treasure chests, a promise of stories and history waiting for the morning sun. Up ahead, you see a small pool of warm yellow light breaking the darkness. As you get closer, you see it is a lone crepe vendor still open for late-night wanderers. The sweet, delicious scent of cooking batter, melting chocolate, and caramelized sugar drifts towards you on the cool night air. A wonderful, comforting aroma. The vendor, an old man with a kind, crinkly smile, nods at you. You decide to have one. You watch, mesmerized, as he expertly pours the batter onto the hot, circular griddle, spreading it thin with a wooden tool. He flips it with a flick of his wrist, spreads it with warm, melted chocolate, and folds it into a neat triangle. He hands it to you in a paper napkin. It is warm and heavy in your hands. You take a bite. It is delicious. The warmth of the crepe spreads through you. A simple, perfect pleasure in the quiet of the night. You continue your walk, eating your crepe slowly, savoring every bite. You walk past old stone bridges that arch gracefully over the water pont. Nerf, the oldest standing bridge across the Seine. Pont Alexander III, with its ornate golden statues of winged horses and cherubs, which seem to gleam even in the low light. A long, low river barge, a peniche, glides silently down the river. Its small, round windows glow with a warm, welcoming yellow light. You can see a small, potted plant, a geranium, on a windowsill, and a thin, lazy wisp of smoke curls gently from its chimney. It passes you without a sound, a ghost ship on a river of light. Its wake causing the reflections on the water to dance and shimmer long after it has passed. You pause on a bridge, leaning against the cool, solid stone parapet. Below you, the water shimmers and flows ever onward towards the sea. Ahead of you, in the distance, dominating the skyline, is the Eiffel Tower. It stands like a grand beacon of intricate iron lace against the dark blue, almost purple sky. And right on cue, it begins to sparkle. Thousands and thousands of tiny golden lights flash and twinkle. A silent, magical firework display, putting on a show just for you. You feel a sense of profound peace and gratitude watching this beautiful, silent spectacle. You continue your stroll, crossing a bridge to the Isle Saint-Louis, a small residential island in the middle of the river. The streets here are narrower, the buildings older. It feels like stepping back in time. You walk down a cobbled lane that seems to lead nowhere in particular. At the very end of the lane, you come to a high old stone wall covered in a thick blanket of dark green ivy. Set into the wall is a heavy, dark green iron gate. It looks locked and forbidding, but as you approach, you notice it is slightly ajar, as if left open by mistake, or perhaps as an invitation. You push it open. It swings silently on well-oiled, ancient hinges, as if it has been waiting for you to arrive. You step inside, and a soft gasp escapes your lips. You have found a hidden garden, a secret pocket of nature, a sanctuary of peace in the very heart of the city. The air here is richer, fuller. It smells of damp, fertile earth, of old English roses that have bloomed all day in the sun and now release their final, most potent scent into the cool night air. You can smell the sweet, intoxicating perfume of night-blooming jasmine that climbs and twists its way up the ancient stone walls. The garden is bathed in a soft, ethereal moonlight that filters down through the leafy branches of old, gnarled trees. You walk along a winding gravel path. The gravel crunches softly and satisfyingly under your feet, a sound that is both pleasant and grounding. You pass old, weathered stone benches covered in a soft, velvety moss and thick ivy, inviting you to sit and rest a while. You pass a small, perfectly round pond where large, waxy water lilies sleep with their leaves flat on the glassy, dark surface, which reflects the moon like a perfect silver coin. You pass silent statues of old gods and goddesses, their stone faces worn smooth by centuries of rain and wind. Watching over this secret space with a benevolent calm, in the very center of the garden is a small, ornate, three-tiered stone fountain. Water trickles gently from the top tier over the edge of a mossy basin and down into the larger pool below, creating a soft, gentle, musical sound. Plip, plop, plip, plop. It is the only sound here, a natural rhythm that is deeply calming. You sit on a stone bench near the fountain. The stone is cool beneath you, even through your clothes. You close your eyes and just listen. The bustling city outside the high walls feels a million miles away. Here, there is only peace, the scent of flowers and damp earth, the gentle sound of trickling water. The feeling of being completely hidden, completely private, and completely safe from the outside world. You stay there for a long, timeless moment, just breathing in the peace of the garden, letting the profound silence soak into your very soul. After a long, peaceful while in the garden, you feel a pleasant, heavy drowsiness begin to settle in your limbs. A sweet sleepiness is calling to you. It is time to rest. You leave the garden, closing the heavy gate softly behind you. You walk a short distance across a quiet, tree-lined square with a sleeping carousel in its center. Its painted horses frozen mid-dash gallop. You arrive at a beautiful, classic Haussmannian building with a grand, heavy wooden door. It is unlocked, waiting for you. You step inside into a cool, silent marble lobby. You take a small, ornate elevator with wrought iron gates that close like a fan. It hums softly and smells of beeswax as it carries you up to the very top floor. The elevator doors open directly into your room. It is a beautiful, spacious room, decorated in soft, calming shades of blue, cream, and gold. A large, comfortable bed is waiting for you, the centerpiece of the room. It is covered in crisp, white Egyptian cotton sheets, a thick, impossibly soft duvet, and a veritable mountain of plush pillows in various sizes. But the most beautiful part of the room is the tall, elegant French window, draped in heavy, dark blue velvet curtains. You pull the curtains aside, and they move with a soft, satisfying whoosh. You open the tall glass doors and step out onto a small, private, wrought iron balcony. The air is fresh and cool on your face. From this high vantage point, you can see the rooftops of Paris stretching out before you like a vast, silent, silver-gray sea of zinc roofs and terracotta chimney pots. And there, right in front of you, perfectly framed by the buildings on either side, is the Eiffel Tower, still sparkling majestically against the deep night sky. The city lights below are like a blanket of fallen stars, flickering and dancing. You step back inside, closing the glass doors to the night air. You leave the curtains slightly open, so you can still see the tower from your bed. You make your way to the magnificent bed. You climb in. The sheets are cool and smooth against your skin. The duvet is warm and comforting, settling around you like a soft, protective cloud. The pillows sink perfectly under your head, cradling you from your bed. You can still see the light of the city twinkling through the window. A silent, beautiful lullaby of light. You are warm. You are completely safe. You are in the most beautiful city in the world. And tonight, it is all yours. The distant sounds of the city are just a gentle, distant hum now. A soft, soothing white noise that helps you drift away from the world. Your eyes feel heavy, so very heavy. You cannot keep them open any longer. The image of the sparkling tower blurs, becoming a soft, golden haze in your mind's eye. You are drifting, floating on a cloud of Parisian lights, sinking deeper and deeper into a place of wonderful, restorative, peaceful sleep. Sleep.